Stein, and I am the victim advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I am the victim advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I am the victim advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I am the victim advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. Brandon Stein, and I am the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I am the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I am the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I am the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. Brandon Stein, and I am the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I am the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I am the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I am the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. Brandon Stein, and I'm the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I'm the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I'm the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I'm the Victim Advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. name is Brandon Stein, and I'm the victim advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more. My name is Brandon Stein, and I'm the victim advocate. Every day I'm helping victims of violent crime get compensation for their injuries. Hit me up at victimadvocate.com for more.
Good evening, Hollywood! And welcome to the Hard Rock Live right here inside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino for this edition of Fists of Fury. We have a huge night of boxing for each and every one of you this evening. We've got heavyweights, we've got lightweights, we've got welterweights. We've got it all for each and every one of you this evening. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get the festivities rolling. We'll start off with our sponsors. Without these sponsors, none of this is possible. Thank you so much to the Seminole Tribe of Florida for making this all possible. Vape Link, Toyota of Hollywood, Atlantic Tree Care, Tootsie's Cabaret, Sergio's Printing, Stein Law, and Chaz Pierce. All of this evening's bouts are sanctioned by the Florida State Athletic Commission. Chair, Mrs. Tina Pike. Vice Chair, Mr. John Hawley. Commissioners, Dr. Cody Van Landingham, Mr. Adrian Nunez, Alan Susky, Executive Director Timothy L. Shipman, and Assistant Executive Director Gregory L. Pitt. In our non-title fights this evening, the 3 knockdown rule will be in effect. In our title fights, the 3 knockdown rule is not in effect. Ringside officials are assigned by the Florida State Athletic Commission, our attending physicians, Michael Erdman and Khadijah Jackson. Judges at ringside, John Rupert, Mario Perez, Eliseo Rodriguez, and Manuel Marquez. Our referees are Samuel Burgos and Frank Gentile. Your timekeeper is Richard Vihazon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been here before. Are you ready? No. Absolutely not. I've been here before, and I know you can do a whole lot better than that. I said, are you ready? That's more like it. Thank you very much for that. Without further ado, let's get our first bout to the ring. Out of the blue corner, Alexander Schenk. Gentlemen, out of the red corner, Esteban Musillo. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Hard Rock Live here in Hollywood, Florida, it's fight time! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the blue trunks. Coming to us with a 1-0 professional record. He hails from Clarksville, Tennessee. He weighed in at 157 pounds. This is Alexander Shank. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing the white trunks trimmed in black, he comes in with a perfect 3-0 record. All three of those victories coming by way of knockout. He hails from Hollywood, Florida by way of Uruguay. He weighed in at 153.8 pounds. This is Esteban Mucio. This fight scheduled for 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. Referee Samuel Burgos.
All right, gentlemen, get the instructions in the back. Obey my command. Protect yourself at all times. Acuérdate, la imposición en el camerino. Me obedecen y se protegen en todo momento. ¿Alguna pregunta? Any questions? Touch him if you like, gentlemen. Come on, the bell. Red, mouthpiece. Mouthpiece. At the bell, gentlemen.
Buen jab, pasito atrás, mano arriba.
Ya vea, no sabe nada. Ya vea,
Eso, buen jab.
ya vea.
Bring that jab back quicker, Max.
Con el golpe de él. Ten cuidado.
Hands up, Max. Cierra la guardia más, champ.
Cierra la guardia, más.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Hard Rock Live here in Hollywood, Florida for Fist of Fury. Our opening contest is already underway. We're about 30 seconds in.
Primero, tú primero.
Alexander Shank in the
Ya vea, abajo,
Downstairs,
vete
after
arriba.
the jab,
Cámbiale,
champ.
cámbiale, cámbiale.
stumbles.
Cámbiale,
Back
Maxi.
to the jab.
Defeated in 3, and
Ya
now
vea.
let's see what Shank can do against him.
Big jab
Se
up,
tira,
hook
Maxi,
down.
recíbelo cuando se tire.
Eso,
Eso es,
throw the
vamos.
hook down.
Ahora métela hacia arriba.
Alexander Shank put on a pretty good showing here in the first round.
Head moving.
Ni balance.
We're about a minute deep in round 1.
Primero, Maxi.
I don't think Mucio expected this kind of
Jab
fire
up,
out of
6
Shank.
downstairs.
Nice combination there by Mucio. Big looping overhand right by Shank. Didn't do any damage at all. Nice jab.
Primero, tú primero.
Another nice right jab. Mixing up those jabs very well.
¿Y abajo qué?
En la cabeza, watch the head, gentlemen.
3 golpes.
Overhand and the left bound downstairs, champ. Right
No
there.
esperes por él, no esperes por él.
Overhand over the top, fire to the body.
Instructions.
And then cinco al cuerpo.
Shank from Clarksville, Tennessee. Mucio coming to us from right here in Hollywood, but by way of Uruguay.
Right hook, liver shot, Max. And then cinco abajo con la mano izquierda.
Defense there.
Eso.
Vamos, vamos.
Body shot.
Buena, buena.
Tú
Vamos.
primero, tú primero, tú primero. Tú primero con allá.
One, two, Max.
Does look like Shank is a little tired at this point. 1 minute to go, round number 1.
Primero, Maxi.
Boom! Big left by Shank. And a big uppercut. Mucio does not know what hit him here. Even though Shank looks like he might be a little tired, still throwing some big power shots. Mucio responds with a big right.
De nuevo.
Está bueno, champ.
Abajo,
Shank will
abajo,
not back
abajo.
down. 30 seconds to go in round 1, scheduled for 4.
No esperes por él. Tú primero, no esperes por él.
Mano atrás después, champ. Eso, eso. Bueno,
Vamos,
cinco
vamos.
adelante.
No esperes que él empiece.
Definitely tell that Mucio is the more experienced fighter here. Punches a little crisper. But Shank is definitely holding his own out here.
Don't hold him, Blue. Let him go, Blue.
Final seconds of 1.
Give it up for that first round right there. Come on!
Más piso tiene.
Round number 2 just about to get underway here. Esteban Mucio in the white trunks taking on. Oh, big shot by Alexander Shank. He's coming out firing here in round number 2.
Eso es.
Eso es, vamos.
That's it, Max.
Shank just keeps pushing him back. Mucio's advancing.
Finish with 2 shots. Back to your jab.
Tú primero, Maxi, tú primero.
Not too sure who's getting the best of this inside fighting here. Now, that first round's going to be very, very difficult to score. Both fighters landed some pretty good shots.
Vamos, abajo. Abajo, Maxi. Cuídate.
Pasa atrás, Max. No te
Big.
quedas ahí.
Ahí.
Right hook missed from Mucio.
Pasa al lado y vete.
Sal de ahí, Max.
Vamos, Maxi. Pasa al lado y vete. Ya no tiene nada.
Crowd starting to file in here at Hard Rock in Hollywood.
Vamos, go de jab ahora. Max.
Looks like Mucio may have caught Shank a little low.
No llores.
They're going to call time here.
Entiendo lo que estás haciendo, papá. Vamos, respira fuerte. Vamos, respira fuerte.
Now Shank did get hit low. He has 5 minutes, but he's not gonna take any of that time. Toughing it out, touches him up with the left. Shank's got to be careful when he lunges in like that with the left. He always gets caught by Mucio.
Tira golpe, tira.
Y por el centro, upper. Eso.
Inside uppercut by Mucio. Great shot.
Entonces el upper. Trae primero, entonces el upper. Hook upper. Left hook uppercut. Vamos.
No esperes por él, Maxi.
Ahora, Max. Upper,
Shank is
upper.
definitely getting tired. We're halfway through round number 2, scheduled for 4.
Vamos, de nuevo. Vuelve de nuevo.
Big uppercut by Mucio. Snaps his head back.
No tiene nada.
Started off with the left
Mucio's
hook,
realizing that the
right
uppercut's
uppercut, right
starting to
uppercut,
work,
middle.
so he's going to it.
Gíralo ahí, champ. Turn him out. Left hook,
Ya
right
velo, ya
uppercut.
velo.
Left hook, right
Mucio
uppercut.
just trying to keep him away. The distance between them.
Hook first. And then the right uppercut.
Shot to the body. He's got to be careful. He already went low once.
Max, you don't need to be there, champ.
1 minute to go.
Llévalo para atrás tú, llévalo para atrás tú, man.
Shank backs him into the corner.
Vamos.
Mucio does not want to be in the corner because Shank is fighting a very good fight on the inside.
Tira golpe con él, tira golpe con él. Vamos. Tira.
Referee Samuel Burgos
Vamos, vamos.
breaking him up against the rope. 30 seconds to go.
Right hand.
Very, very entertaining fight so far.
Boxeo tuyo.
Again,
Eso,
very
sigue
tough
eso,
to
muy
score.
bien ahora.
Mucio comes in 3-0 with 3 knockouts.
Vamos, busca el upper medio. Eso, lindo.
Vamos.
10 seconds to go.
Vamos, que se cae. Se cae ahí, se cae.
Déjalo ahí.
Just slugging it out in the last 10 seconds. What a round. Round number 3 about to start here. Fist of Fury, Hard Rock, Hollywood.
Vete otro más, vamos.
I think Mucio might be a little bit timid here. Shank is giving him all he can handle.
Abajo acá, tira abajo.
We're going to see who's. And again, Shank just keeps on firing.
Back to your jab, Max. Back to your jab. Back to your
Every
jab.
time you think Mucio's got the upper hand, Shank comes back and answers.
Abajo, eso
Great body
es.
shot by Mucio.
Por el medio ahora, por el medio.
For those of you just joining us, Fist of Fury,
No cojas golpe, no cojas, por el medio.
Hard Rock Live in Hollywood, Florida.
Left body shot after that hook.
Esteban Mucio in the white, Alexander Schenk in the blue trunks.
Right hook.
Very, very even fight so far. 1 minute into round number 3. This one's scheduled for 4. Super welterweight division.
Mouthpiece, where's the mouthpiece?
Looks like Schenk's mouthpiece came out.
Respira fuerte. Vamos, oye.
Guess we're having trouble locating said mouthpiece.
You got 3 minutes. Find that mouthpiece.
Sammy Borgos saying now we got 3 minutes to find that mouthpiece. They're not 100% sure what's going to happen from here. Not too sure how it got out into the second row by the ring girls. That's interesting.
Mira. Vamos por los lados y una por el medio.
This break, I honestly think it's going to help Mucio here.
Por el medio lo vamos a ver todo.
All right, we're going to start this round back up here. We had a timeout due to a mouthpiece ending up in the second row. 2 minutes to go. Big shot by Schenk there.
Aquí ya la cara. No vaya para atrás. Llévalo para atrás a él.
I may have been mistaken here. This break might have helped Schenk.
Vamos. Pintele, pintele. Abajo. Eso es. Vamos.
Great
de nuevo.
shot
Body shot.
by Mucio to the body.
Go back downstairs.
It's an unorthodox stop. Big right hand by Schenk. That one hurt him.
No espere por él.
Eso.
Oh, my goodness.
Eso es lo que quiero de nuevo.
Vamos.
Run that back. Run that back.
We're halfway
Right
through
hook,
round
body
number
shot.
3.
Right hook, body shot.
Y la otra
He's
arriba.
working the body now. It doesn't really seem like Schenk's
Vamos, está metiendo la cabeza. Ten
defending that
cuidado.
body very well at all. Sneaks in that uppercut in the clinch.
Vamos.
Mucio,
Eso es.
target practice on the body, and now he's target practice on the head. Big right, another one. I think Schenk may, I was just about to say Schenk may have gassed out, but then he left with 2. Carries that right hand away from Mucio.
Respira fuerte.
Schenk giving Mucio all he can handle tonight. And down goes Mucio! Mucio hits the deck in round number 3. Count of 7, he's to his feet. He looks like he's stunned. Let's see. Let's go. Mucio says he's okay. I'm not too sure if that's the correct answer here. Burgos needs to take a peek at this one. Is he going to get saved by the bell here in the third?
Hold up, hold up.
Mucio just needs to survive for 5 more seconds. Unbelievable.
Come on, make some noise for this fight!
Holy crap. Round number 4 here. Mucio hit the deck in round 3 with a big shot and snaps his head back again. The 3-0 Mucio is getting handled here by Alexander Schenk.
Eso es, ponte. Ponte.
You can just see the confidence in Schenk now.
He's more hurt than you, vamos. Eso, sigue.
Lucio's got to swing for the fences here because I can tell you right now he's losing this on points.
Hands up.
A great right hand by Schenk. Such an unorthodox style. Tough to defend as we're seeing.
No lo rompe más duro. Eso es.
Trying to separate here, get a little bit of distance.
Tú primero.
Get back, let's go.
Again, Schenk leaning in as he comes in. It's worked for him, but he may pay for it here if Musio catches him.
Sal de ahí, Messi.
Unbelievable action. Round number 4 here in our opening contest at Vista Fury.
Esa mano dura.
Brought to you by the Heavyweight Factory.
Por el medio.
Vamos.
Musio, the big uppercut there, snuck it in.
Eso.
Vamos, sigue trabajando. Vamos.
This place came in blue.
Vamos. Upper hook. Y el hook. Vamos.
Looks like Musio is swinging for the fences here. Heading
Eso.
into round 4.
Ponle más
He's gonna
fuerza.
have to.
Eso. Sigue.
Abajo,
Vamos.
abajo ahora.
Drop his guard with the left hand, right hook strong.
Abajo, Messi.
Vamos.
Vamos, vamos.
Eso.
Abajo.
Ponle duro ahora. Eso. Ciérralo.
Load up that
Sigue.
uppercut. Just over a minute to go here in the final round.
Vamos.
Great combination by Schenk once again.
Ahora sí.
What a fight.
Por el medio, López.
Let's go, Max.
This is indicative of the action we're going to see the rest of the night.
Vamos.
Treat. Great camera work here by our crew.
Ahora, vamos.
Musio just trying to fight to get out of that corner.
Sal de ahí, sal de ahí.
Turn it, work.
Referee's going to stop it here. A little over 30 seconds to go here in the 4th and final round. Unbelievable action so far. Oh, Schenk wanted to end it there. The confidence in Schenk as soon as Musio hit the deck.
Vamos,
You
vamos.
just see it
Vamos,
change
vamos.
in his demeanor, in his delivery.
Vamos, Messi, tú primero.
Derecha, entonces, hígado.
10 seconds to go. Can Musio pull off a miracle?
Ahora, ahí, vamos, vamos.
This one's going to the cards, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a 4-round war, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge Rupert scores about 38-37. Judge Perez scores about 38-37. And Judge Rodriguez scores about 39-36 for your winner by unanimous decision, Alexander Schenk.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready.
We got
Whole squad
one
ready.
down.
Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No.
Right over here, this camera, Alexander Schenk. Congratulations, 2-0. How does it feel?
It feels normal. I'm used to this. I'm a multi-sport athlete. You can tell me to do anything, and I can do it at a high level.
When you put him on the deck in round number 3, I almost saw an attitude change from you. What was going through your mind as you saw him hit the mat?
To be honest, when he hit the mat, I wanted to follow him to the mat, but different sport, so I did not.
Well, that's some restraint right there. All right, what's next for Alexander Shank?
I'm really close to the UFC. I'm hoping one more MMA fight seals the deal. Check me out. I'm on the way to the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Alexander Shank.
Ella desaparece, pero aparece cuando le dan ganas. Han sido un par de veces y se por mí le doy toda la semana. Se hace la que no quiere, pero llama de madrugada. Terminaste sin rap otra vez, pidiendo que te tocara. Se hace la difícil, pero se va. Anda con la amiga, siempre arrebata.
Number 2 to the ring, out of the blue corner, Marcelo Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent out of the red corner, Joseph Steckerl. Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the welterweight division. When the bell rings, the man in charge, Frank Gentile. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the gray trunks trimmed in red and black. He is a veteran of 36 professional fights from Orlando, Florida, by way of Bragança, Brazil. He weighed in at 140 pounds. Here is Marcelo Williams. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the pink sequin trunks trimmed in white. He comes to us with a 3-1 professional record, 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He comes to us from Barranquilla, Colombia. He weighed in at 143 pounds. This is Joseph Steckerl.
Okay, gentlemen, you got your instructions in the dressing room. Listen to my commands at all times. Any questions? If not, touch them up. Good luck.
Taking on Marcelo Williams. The action's anything like that first fight, we are in for a treat the rest of the evening. Steckerl in the pink trunks, Marcelo Williams in the gray, black, and red. My name is Jay Pinkham. Thank you all for joining us here on YouTube. Make sure you follow the Heavyweight Factory on Instagram and all social media platforms. Follow Fists of Fury as well. Journeyman, I guess you could call Marcelo Williams. I called a handful of his fights in the past, a lot of them up in Orlando. Scrappy kid. We'll see if Steckerl can handle him here. Williams, throwing jabs. Keeping him back a little bit. Williams with a big looping left. A lot of Colombian fans in the crowd this evening. You should have seen this place last night. Wasn't the result Colombia wanted with that draw, but the energy in this casino, the energy in this building was incredible last night with all the Colombian fans here. Glad to see some of them made it out tonight. Williams throwing wildly, but coming forward. A pleasure it is to have Frank Gentile here as our referee this evening. Legend in Florida. Steckerl kind of just feeling out Marcelo Williams. Round 1 scheduled for 4 here. From Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida. Big right hand there. Steckel kind of holding on. Williams throwing some uppercuts.
Hay que tirar, flaco. Hay que tirar. Vamos. Uppercut derecha, te dije. Ven. Se agacha mucho.
30 seconds to go here in round one.
Vamos, venga.
The overhand right by Williams. This kid doesn't go away.
Ahí, sigue.
That's the thing about Williams. Look at his record all you want, but he does not back down.
Esa ahí. Muy bien, muy bien. Ahí, esa ahí. Y el uppercut después. Ahí, esa ahí. Y el uppercut después.
10 seconds to go in round one. Williams is connecting with that big right. That'll do it for round one. Round number two about to get underway here. Fist of Fury, brought to you by the Heavyweight Factory. Marcelo Williams in the gray trunks. Joseph Steckel in the pink. Steckel coming to us from Colombia. A lot of fans in the crowd.
Tírale combinaciones. 1, 2, uppercut.
See if this filling up process will end here for Steckel.
Esa es.
And there's a big right hand responded to by Marcelo Williams.
Uppercut ahí mismo. Se te están echando ahí. Y muerte para la derecha.
Again, record aside, Marcelo Williams is a tough kid.
Ahí. A la derecha tuya. Muerte para la derecha
It's
tuya.
almost like Steckel can't do anything against that big right.
Tírale. Recto abajo. Y recto. Vamos.
Again, I think Steckel, similar to Musio in the first fight, may have taken Marcelo Williams a little bit lightly.
Vamos. Y muévete. Ahí. Ahí. Para la derecha tuya. Ahí está. Muévete
Steckel
para la
trying
derecha
to just
tuya.
put something together here,
Empújalo.
trying to crack the code that is Marcelo Williams.
Uppercut derecha. Oh, tírasela. Ah, esa es. Esa es. Vamos, Yoshi. Ah, esa es. Y mueve la cabeza. Esa es.
Got the body there by Steckel.
Tírale.
Halfway through round number two, scheduled for four.
Ahí esa es. Rápido y fuerte. Vamos, fuerte. Esa es. Muy bien. El caballito, flaco. Mucho caballito. Ahí, echado ahí, ahí, contigo.
Little jabs to, just little jabs and then he follows it up with a big one.
Y muévete. Uppercut abajo. Muévete.
Williams is doing a really good job keeping that head moving.
Ah, esa
Really
es.
hasn't
Vamos,
caught
venga.
anything big
Muévete
yet
para la
this
derecha
fight.
tuya. Muévete para la derecha tuya. Esa es.
As I say that,
Esa es. Y muévete para la derecha. Ah, y muévete para la derecha. Muy bien.
Steckel's
muy
starting to
bien,
land a little more frequently now.
Ah, muy bien.
He's got to bring those hands down, protect that body now. Steckel has scored a handful of times to the body.
El fin de derecha, flaco, el fin de derecha. Ah, esa es. Y
Look at that
muévete,
shot
esa
up.
es.
Good job by
Linda,
Williams
linda,
to
que está
avoid it.
peleando muy bien, flaco.
30 seconds left.
Muévete, muévete. Ahí, muévete. Él pierde por la derecha. Él pierde por la derecha.
Williams
flaco.
catches him with that left.
Quede.
Another right. That big looping right keeps connecting for Williams. Didn't that time. And then a left.
Muévete. Aquí, esa es. Muévete.
Williams just swinging and connecting. Wow, what a round for Williams. about to get underway here between Joseph Steckerl and Marcelo Williams. I'm going to go ahead and give that second round to Williams. Landed a lot of big shots there at the end of that flurry. I don't think Steckerl expected this at all out of Marcelo.
A esa ahí, tírale. Y mueve la cabeza. El caballito ahí. El caballito, esa ahí. No te quedes parado. Ahí. Tira. Ahí, esa ahí. Tira y muévete, tira y muévete.
Fans still filing
Tira,
in here
mano. Vamos.
at the Hard Rock Live
Abajo.
in Hollywood. Let's see if, yes, he can. Williams with a big right. He's just doing nothing but power shots. This is exactly how I play Undisputed on my PlayStation. I'll power shots. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Tírale. Tírale al cuerpo, flaco. Ahí, esa ahí, esa.
And down goes Steckerl! Are you kidding me? That big looping right hand connected again from Marcelo Williams. He's gone to the well so many times with that, and it's worked almost every time. Williams needs to close this out. He's got Steckerl hurt. If all these fights are like this, I'm not going to have a voice by the fourth fight. Marcelo Williams needs to step on the gas here. Now they're getting right. Got him against the ropes. He needs to keep him there. Steckerl cannot handle this power. Again, there he goes! This one should be it! What a shot! Oh my goodness! Marcelo Williams! Marcelo Williams with the flash knockout!
number 3, your winner by knockout, Marcelo Williams. Marcelo Williams, ladies and gentlemen. That was an impressive knockout. It seemed like you just kept coming forward. Is that the plan?
Yeah. Muito trainer. You trainer, my baby from Brazil, come help me. You had it, champion. Whoa.
The first knockdown, you caught him with that big looping right hand that you were throwing the entire fight. But the one that put the nail in the coffin was the big left. Did you switch that up on purpose to kind of catch him off guard?
Yes, you my friend. You lead Spanish. Esse muchacho peleia muito duro, mas eu vim preparado para ele. Eu fiz um campo muito grande. Brasil, meu irmão está aqui treinando comigo. Belo champion. E vamos para riba. A partir de agora, eu vou mostrar para vocês. Quando eu subir no ringue, fico atento. Vai ser peleia dura. Vai ser pro local. Preste a anotar.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations once again to Marcelo Williams. let's go ahead and get the third bout to the ring. Out of the blue corner, Jose Rodriguez Montemayor. Out of the red corner, Ernesto Leon. Ladies and gentlemen, our third bout of the evening is scheduled for 6 rounds in the super flyweight division. Third man in the ring will be Samuel Burgos. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks, he comes to us from Guajira de Zaragoza, Mexico. Coming to us with a 7 win against 15 defeat record, 6 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He weighed in this evening at 126 pounds. This is Jose Rodriguez Montemayor. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks trimmed in black and gold. He comes to us from Homestead, Florida. With a perfect 7-0 record, all 7 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He weighed in at 120 pounds, Ernesto Leon.
Me obedecen y se protegen en todo momento. Aquí están los golpes bien, aquí están los golpes bien. Toquen los guantes si quieren, salimos de la campana.
Ernesto Leon, 7-0, 7 knockouts. Very up-and-coming, promising young fighter here in the state of Florida, coming to us from Homestead. Taking Jose Rodriguez Montemayor. I know I butchered his hometown, and I apologize to his fans and family. So far, we're 2 for 2 in amazing action here. Mr. Fury by Heavyweight Factory. Leon pouring it on early. Leon wants a short night at the office, I can tell. The way it looks, it may happen. Do not let a fighter's record fool you. Marcelo Williams just proved that. Leon is just lining it up. Just waiting to unleash the shot, and there it was. Just crisp. Oh, gets Montemayor catches him. Halfway through round number 1 here in our third bout of 8 of the evening. Unbelievable action and only the heavyweight factory in Fist of Fury can bring. Leon dishing it out in the corner, but Montemayor gets out of it with a big right hand. Big hometown following here. Coming from Homestead for Leon. Less than a minute to go here in round number 1. Montemayor not backing down at all. That was a Marcelo Williams shot. Trying to buy his time there a little bit. Montemayor is just throwing big shots. Been in this game for a while. Approaching 10 seconds to go in round 1. Leon firmly in control of the first round. Oh, landed a couple of shots in the corner. Can Montemayor hang on? Can he survive? Round number 2 underway here at Fist of Fury from the Hard Rock here in Hollywood. We got Ernesto Leon, 7-0 with 7 knockouts, taking on Jose Rodriguez Montemayor. Montemayor has not backed down at all. Leon, oh, big time. And down to a knee. I was about to say every time Leon lands a shot, Montemayor lands it as well, but puts him down to one knee here. He wants to continue. Leon smells blood in the water now. This place is going to explode if they can finish it.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute, 21 seconds of round number 2, your winner by knockout, Ernesto Leon.
Great, man. First thing I gotta do is always thank God, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for everybody that came to support me. Thank you for KO Fitness for coming out here and helping me prepare for this fight. Thank you to my sparring partner, Damien. Man, I can't be more grateful for this night, man. It's such a great night.
Homestead in the house, apparently. Of course, yeah. How did it feel to have such a huge hometown advantage?
Man, it feels great to have all my people come out here, finally able to, come out here and perform for all my fans, all my family. MVRT, thank you to MVRT for coming and helping me here. Man, it's great, bro. Great, great night.
Were you surprised at his power? He came at you right out the gate a little bit. Were you surprised by the power at all?
Yes, I was very much surprised. He had a mean left hook. He caught me with some real shots that I came in sloppy and I wasn't prepared for, but next time I'm going to be prepared for anything that comes out here, all the time.
How does it feel to get that one-shot body shot knockout?
I didn't want to look for it too much, but my coach Chino told me, come out here and look for that shot, and sure enough, it came out.
Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Man, I want to thank everybody that came out here. Again, MVRT. I want to thank Rolling Loud. I want to thank Jesus Christ. I want to thank my mother. I want to thank my father. Man, it's such a great night. It's amazing to be out here at my home crowd. Thank you, Florida, Homestead, all that for coming out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the still undefeated Ernesto Leon. Let's go ahead and bring bout number 4 to the ring. Out of the blue corner, Giovanni Bennett. Corner, Mohamed Ferreira. Gentlemen, bout number 4 is scheduled for 4 rounds in the welterweight division. When the bell rings, the man in charge, Frank Gentile. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with silver sequin trim. Comes to us with a professional record of no wins against 4 defeats. He hails from Chicago, Illinois. He weighed in at 147 pounds. This is Giovanni Bennett. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing the white trunks, he is making his professional boxing debut. From Palm Beach, Florida. He also weighed in at 147 pounds. Introducing Mohamed Mayhem Ferreira.
Anything below here, I'm going to call. Got your instructions in the dressing room. Any questions for me? No questions? Touch them up and good luck.
Mohamed Mayhem Ferreira making his professional debut here at Fist of Fury. Lands a shot right off the bat. Giovanni Bennett, 0-4. Coming to us here from Chicago, making a trip down here to Hollywood to take on Ferreira in his professional debut. Big crowd on hand for Ferreira. I think he brought all of Palm Beach with him. What a great night of fights so far we've had. Thank you so much to the Heavyweight Factory and Fist of Fury for having me. It's an honor to be here, to take care of everything. I'm sure you'll be sick of hearing from me all night. Ring announcing, commentating, interviewing. Ferreira looks very, very polished for making his debut. I'll tell you that right now. calculated. Calculated with the shots here. Not getting too overzealous. Sometimes you see guys making their pro debut and they just come out firing. Ferreira seems to be kind of holding back a little bit.
Short, straight shot.
Ferreira's corner imploring him to throw just straight shots and not the wild ones.
On that butt.
Last place in the world Bennett wants to be is against the ropes, especially against some of the speed of Ferreira. A little less than a minute to go here in round number 1. Right hand to the body there by Ferreira. Combination in the corner. Trying to go to work. 30 seconds to go. Bennett keeps getting himself in the corner. He needs to stop that. He's just inviting Ferreira to finish it. Less than 10 seconds to go in round number 1. Very good first round for professional debut from Ferreira. Round number 2 underway. Professional debut for Mohamed Ferreira. Taking on Giovanni Bennett here. Hollywood, Florida, Hard Rock Live inside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Amazing, amazing venue. Amazing facility. Everything here is just outstanding. Big shot. Almost put him down there. Ferreira smells blood in the water. Now he's throwing multiple shots.
Where my face at?
Now he's throwing the power. Ferreira just looking for that one.
You gotta add the face.
1 minute gone here in round 2, scheduled for 4. Big combination there by Ferreira. Again, Bennett's in the corner. Speaking of corner, his corner should tell him to stay out of the corner. That's where Ferreira's doing all the work. He's in the corner. Bennett with a good shot there. Good defense there by Bennett. Again, in the corner. There you go, get out of there. They caught him with the left there. Ferreira's finally getting hit. He's going to see what it's like to get hit in the pros. Seems to be responding just fine to it. We've had 2 huge upsets so far tonight. Yeah, he's a chin lock there. Less than a minute to go in round 2. Ferreira just wants to put this one away. He wants his first pro victory to be a knockout. Someone in the crowd wants Ferreira to knock him out. Oh, stumbles back into the ropes. Ferreira needs to pour it on here. 20 seconds to go in the round. Bennett still fighting back, though. The tenacity and the guts on this kid. 10 seconds. Can Bennett survive? Great showing by Ferreira in round 2.
Make some noise for that round right there.
Round 3 underway here, Fist of Fury. Hollywood, Florida, 4th bout of the evening. Mohamed Ferreira making his professional debut against Giovanni Bennett. Bennett in the black trunks, Giovanni Ferreira in the white. Ferreira brought a big hometown contingency with him from Palm Beach. As soon as you think Ferreira's got Bennett finished off, he fights back. It's tough. Again, you can't look at the record. Big body shot there, and a straight left. That one definitely hurt him. That woke him up. That's not going to be a knockdown, pushing him down. Referee Frank Gentiles having none of that. The speed of Ferreira, unbelievable. That two-piece right there caught him. Again, Bennett's in the corner. Get out of the corner. Apologize for the language there from Ferreira's corner. Right hand there by Bennett. Doesn't find the mark. Bennett's corner might have finally got on about getting stuck in the corner there. About a minute to go here in round 3, scheduled for 4. Ferreira's professional debut. Great shot to the body. That one hurt him. Trying to bring those hands down. Less than 30 seconds to go here in round number 3. Crowd chanting mayhem for Ferreira. Seconds here in round 3. Great showing by Ferreira so far. Round number 3 in the books. number 4. Final round here underway. Fist of Fury brought to us by the Heavyweight Factory. Can Ferreira get a finish here in his professional debut? Or is this one going to go to the cards? Back in the box. And there's Ben in the corner again. He's quickly getting out of there, though, which is nice. The volume of punches Bennett's been throwing has gone way down. Partly because of those body shots he's taking. Great shot to the body. That one hurt him. Ferreira now's got to really pour it on here if he wants to get a finish. Because Bennett's a tough kid. It's going to be tough to put him away. Good shot by Bennett. Back. Great job by Bennett to get his head back in the ring. That could have ended very poorly. Minute and a half. Gone. Round number 4. Ferreira looks like he can go about 10 more rounds. He looks fresh, fast, still bouncing. Throwing combinations in the corner, trying to finish him off. Bennett wise to push him away so he can get out of that corner. Bennett caught him there. Less than a minute to go. The last round of Ferreira's professional debut. Can he put Giovanni Bennett away? He's had a couple of chances. Great camera work here by our crew. 30 seconds left. You got to assume with the scorecards, Ferreira's way ahead. I'm sure he'd love to get a finish in his pro debut. But that victory is going to be just as sweet. 10 seconds to go here in round 4. What a debut for Ferreira.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored about the same, 40-36 for your winner by unanimous decision, Mohammed Mayhem Ferreira. I am here with the winner of his professional debut. Mayhem, how'd it feel?
It feels amazing, man. I love all you guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. All my family who traveled over the country to come see me. It's only the beginning, man. I'm just getting started. It's nothing.
It seemed like Bennett was a real tough kid. You had him in the corner. You were landing a couple of hell of a combinations in there. Were you trying to put him away?
I was trying to put him away, but he's a tough dude. He's a real tough dude. I know, yeah, he's really tough, but I know what I got to work on. Come back right in the gym, and I got fights coming up right after this. We got a plan. We got a plan.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Is there anything else that you want to say to your fans after your first pro win?
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I love all you guys, and it's just a start.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of his professional debut, Mohammed Mayhem Ferreira. Patrick Pierre. And his opponent out of the red corner, Jose Cortez. Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 5 of the evening is scheduled for 4 rounds in the light heavyweight division. When the bell rings, the man in charge, Samuel Burgos. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the red, white, and blue trunks. He is a veteran of 39 professional fights, coming to us from Brooklyn, New York. He weighed in at 176 pounds. This is Patrick Pierre. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He wears the black trunks trimmed in purple. His professional record, 10 wins, 5 losses, 3 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Coming to us from West Palm Beach, Florida, by way of Colombia. He weighed in at 179 pounds. Here is Jose Cortez.
All right, gentlemen, we gave the instructions in the back. Obey my command. Protect yourself at all times. Right here is good. Right here is good. Touch him if you like. Come out of the back.
Remember, be first with the jab. Open up the body for later. First with the jab.
Quite the entrance there from Jose Cortez. Coming out to his own dancers. Jose Cortez